At this point, roll initiative.
Quick thing, before that happens, Scar's just gonna send a quick message over to Agata that says, "We're fucked."
Quick question. Is this with a disadvantage or straight roll? Because since we were surrounded by the bandits...
Actually, no, you're not surrounded. They're just looking at you.
Honestly, we should be the ones surrounding them in fight.
Okay, where is
DM?
Yeah.
Wait,
If
what?
a single
What do we roll?
gets hurt,
initiative?
I swear to God.
I'm not going to be that
What do you add
cool.
to initiative again?
Is a threat.
What do you add to
What?
What do you add to initiative
If
again?
a single
Proficiency
otter
otters?
gets hurt during the
The
fight,
initiative. Plus
How do you
I
roll
think the others
initiative?
will scamper off.
No
How
How do
others
you
were
put a
harmed.
label on your rolls?
No others were harmed during the making of this campaign.
Good.
We're not PETA.
No, we're not.
I mean, like, the moment these two are arguing, this otter on his shoulder is just like, oh my god.
He picked the wrong person to ride on the shoulder of.
We have some. Look, Scar was the only one.
Okay,
I think Scar was the only one that
I rolled
did well.
10.
Proficiency is what you add to a initiative roll, right?
Well,
Actually, you add dex.
Oh, okay.
Because the higher the dex, the higher the speed you have.
you guys will see why I'm not using a battle map yet.
Oh, we're supposed to add dex? Hang on.
Yes.
I don't know.
It'll on the D&D Beyond character sheet thing. It'll automatically tell you what your initiative bonus is when you fill in your stuff.
Yeah, I don't have any
If there is
bonuses.
one.
It says a flat
Yeah,
20. I'm guessing my dexterity is like a 0, so... Okay.
Oh, hey, Scar and
Let me-
Rose are hard. Nice.
Okay, 10...
Okay, ignore my first roll. Ah, I did worse!
Yay! I'm not the punching bag for once.
Well, Agata still did worse.
So yeah, just imagine the situation, Scar and Agata planning for a battle tactician, while everyone else is arguing, luring the attention of the bandits to us.
Yep.
Robin and Nolan still arguing over the fucking axe.
No, I got the bigger roll, so I pull that axe away from you and
You
shove
know,
it in a tree where you can't take it.
If
No!
Howard becomes Owen from the first D&D Brony campaign, where he's going to be pulling someone's ears, that'll be funny.
So, Olin's axe gets taken away.
Yep, it's in a tree now where no one can take it.
Actually, it's probably best for you guys to keep that with you.
Alright, fine. I'll
Just
keep it.
saying.
Just keep it on you. Just don't lose it. We probably still need to give it back to him once we find him again.
If he's still alive.
Probably.
Olin just looks at Rolfin with just angry eyes. Like
It's
that one
not
meme.
your weapon anyway.
Okay.
Children, not now. Don't make me turn this adventuring party around.
No, I'm so close to the others. Don't turn around.
Okay, all serious. Okay,
Okay.
so they're not in immediate range of us, right?
One sec. Let me change the music.
If so, we can do some range damage.
Ooh, do we have a map thing to go on to?
He said there isn't one yet.
Not this time.
Unless of
Ooh,
course we're using.
dust.
Unless of course we're using
Good
theater
choice.
of the mind.
Okay. Now, Scarro, what are you gonna do?
All right, how many enemies do I see at the moment?
You see about 10 approaching you, especially the Luxodon.
All right, what enemies are they? We're talking about goblins, humans, wolves.
A few goblins, a few humans. You actually see a few tieflings.
Huh.
Oh,
Oh.
I
Okay,
must have missed
so
that.
all right, what are the goblins doing? Are they like preparing their arrows or anything?
Okay, yeah, they're just gonna try and do their own little tactics.
Okay, first things first, as a bonus action, I'm gonna use my blade song. Basically, start kicking up a storm, if you will. And I guess for defensive measures, I'm gonna casting from a good old distance. I'm gonna be casting magic missile to basically keep them at bay.
Okay, and roll for. Okay, are you aiming? You're aiming for the goblins.
Yeah, aim it for the goblins. And the thing is, magic missile is an automatic hit. So, yeah.
Okay. And, it's
Alright.
at this point where, 1 second. It's like, stop! We surrender!
What?
What?
Oh, that was easy.
What?
What the hell?
What?
Alright, guys, we level up to 3.
Can I roll up? Can I
Alright.
can I roll an insight check to tell if it's a bluff or not?
Same here.
That's a pretty good idea.
Yeah, but, the thing about that, you're not going to see what's not already present.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna roll insight real quick. That'll be a plus.
I just did. Prodos get ready to throw one of the javelins. It's like, what? Oh, Agata.
14.
Yeah, there you go. That'll tell
Okay,
you.
yeah, they are very much
Why the
not
fuck
bluffing.
you lying?
That intimidating.
Garo's just gonna withheld the magic missile spell back in saying like, wait, what? And he's just gonna look around to see what they're kind of surrendering of.
They are very much not, as you can tell from that alone, they are very much not a professional, bandit group.
Obviously.
Yep.
So,
Probably not worth a
as
few
you guys
coppers.
come out-
Scaro's just gonna
Yeah.
go, wait.
This was like
What?
so intense, and then this just went downhill. This was
Wait.
so anticlimactic.
Oh,
Y'all telling
was
me,
easy for a fight.
y'all telling
Don't be
me that you just
miserable
surrendered that
face.
easy?
Uh,
Alright, I'm gonna ask you,
Intimidating.
okay, I'm gonna ask y'all some questions. Who the damn
Uh,
hell are you all?
Prodos puts away
And,
his javelin.
and the boss actually comes back in. What the hell? Oh, okay.
He just like he just points his sword at his neck like, talk.
Okay.
Now.
We'll talk. Look, we're. Okay, there is absolutely nothing that this doesn't look like. So, you guys actually come to a very much out fireplace. And, as you're sitting around in broad daylight, actually, you just see a human that is very fresh-faced, very skinny and scrawny, very much a face that you don't often see in a battlefield.
What's the kid?
Are we all
Actually-
back together again?
Yeah, you are all back together again at this point.
Hanging
I
out
am
at the bandit camp.
directly next to the otters.
Yeah.
Prodos follows.
Hey, does anyone want some
Yeah,
Sorry,
oranges?
that one scooped up in my arms.
It's just like hey, they're just walking from and just like, oh hey,
That's an odd-looking cat.
If you insult
Hello,
the
Mrs.
otter again, I
hello, Prodos, Agata. Oh hey, newbie, milady.
Hey, do you want?
You
Hey,
look. Why's your face wet?
You're fascinated by the otters, Miss Paula?
yes.
do otters like oranges?
We
It just
owe
is-
you.
he just Ola just steps back. All right, Ruffin,
You-
step back.
This bandit just looks at you and asks, "Wait, you guys were fully ready to attack us, and now you're just obsessed over an otter?"
Okay.
You guys said to
Have you
give
never met
up.
one?
Okay.
And no offense, but I killed some bandits before, and y'all don't look professional bandits.
Yeah.
Well, it's because we just started, okay?
Okay.
DM, Can I make a
Everyone starts somewhere.
intimidation check? Like, just spook them?
Yeah, you don't need to do that. They are very much afraid of you.
No need.
You get the Lexidon?
Okay.
The
One at a
Loxodon
time.
is just stone-faced.
I
He's
Okay.
been through a lot, but
Just
even
started.
so,
Oh, sorry.
he's been through a lot. But even so, for some reason, he's seen a Minotaur before. The rest of them, they haven't.
I try offering
Look.
one of them an orange.
Like
One of the
Uh,
bandits an orange.
thanks.
it was at this
and,
point that these amateur bandits are just like, all right, boys, to action. We surrender!
Just started.
Yes.
Is there any chance I could convince you to pursue maybe a better path?
Well,
Just saying.
what else is there to do? Fireblight's been going around recently and pretty much screwing us all over.
Wait, what do you mean by that? Can you please tell us why you even started in the first place? I mean, you even aren't even that prepared at all. Honestly, that's kind of very pathetic. I mean, really pathetic.
Very pathetic.
It's not gonna end well for you.
Well, we gotta do what we gotta sometimes. Especially when, well, Fireblight ain't exactly... Fireblight's been kind of cracking down on us all.
What's
Well,
the Fireblight?
Is it something we can help with?
Zero.
Well, I suggest that you should
Zero.
try hard enough on your training. Ow!
Dang,
What?
that's for you.
That against the laws. And if they go full bandits, then I have no choice but to kill them.
Slow down, big guy.
Okay, and also, hi Zero.
Oh,
Yep, hey, Zero.
We found
hey,
your
Zero.
ass.
Yeah,
Zero,
but
where
yeah,
did it come
he's very-
from?
Zero, I have an otter.
Now,
guys,
hang on. You
I-
pulled it out of my hand. I haven't given it to you yet.
No, I did.
You
She
guys
But yeah.
just took it
no,
out of her
wrong
head.
to not
I'm a
steal
rogue.
something.
Didn't notice.
okay. But yeah, the bandit leader is just looking at you like, well, we kind of do what we gotta. I mean, as I said before, Fireblight ain't exactly, well, they're not exactly a charity group, but look, they've been through here, and we just want to be ready. And all we're trying to do is set up Faecove so they can be ready. I mean,
Faecove.
look at this
That's
place.
understandable.
Wait, what do
So-
you mean by
Look,
set
wait, are you-
them up?
You know, put some barricades around the place. You
Wait,
know,
wait, you guys are
So
actually
you're not
protecting
Bandits, you're a militia?
well, some of us are ex-militia, and you just look over. You just look over at a few of the quote-unquote bandits. One of them is missing a leg, but yeah, the rest of them are pretty much. They are battle-hardened warriors. It's just they're led by an idiot.
Okay.
How
so
did we
let me
miss
get
this?
Valid.
So let me get this straight. You were trying to raid a village that you were trying to protect, but you weren't actually bandits, but a group of militia that were trying to protect it from Fireblight. But in the end, you just surrender us just like that.
Y'all
Raid. He just looks at you like, raid. We weren't gonna raid them.
But we heard you said Faecove had it coming.
Ola just looks at them just like, well, whatever you're trying to do, it's a failed attempt. Ow, what?
And
What?
the goblin is just like, scraps for later.
Crap.
What
Perhaps.
the hell?
Are they playing for honors as scrap?
No, no.
Don't touch my pets.
Along the way,
Don't touch my order.
no. Anyway,
Okay,
you actually
so-
see a familiar blue come up over a hill.
Hey,
That's a dwarf.
Yorick!
Hey!
Hey,
And,
everyone's
Where-
alive!
and also, you guys see him with a new weapon.
Huh?
Oh?
Honey.
Rorik, would you like to tell?
In Rorik's hand, lying on its shoulder, is what looks to be a hammer, but upon closer inspection, it's actually a crab claw.
Ooh.
Ooh. Crab hammer.
If an actual crab claw, or is it just looks like a claw?
It's a closed claw.
Ooh.
I was about to say it's just a hammer made from a bunch of crab parts.
Anywho, we managed
I
to
was not
fa-
expecting like a full-on like crab arm.
Anywho,
So he rolled a survival check to just makeshift a weapon from crabs. Like is this from like a giant crab or?
Did he stole Mr. Crab's arm?
Did Roro just I just imagine Roro just covered with crab blood and just taking a bite. It's like, hey, how you helping?
And
Well, given
What's been going on here?
nothing much.
Oh,
Just
boy.
basically found a bunch of, well, we thought were bandits at the time, but
We almost
Poor
murdered a
Jonah.
militia.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry,
Wait a
I
minute.
surrendered.
Very inept militia.
Also,
I'm
I
pretty
haven't.
sure you guys are considered traitors now to the kingdom. Probably slowly reaches his axe blade.
Also, I have an otter on my shoulder.
and
I have one
the
too.
leader of the bandits just looks back and
And I
hey,
still got
wait a minute, you're that newcomer that came through a little while ago. And wait a minute,
what?
you know these guys?
Yeah. I.
Wait, you know these guys?
You know these?
Prodos looks around and just like, wait, huh? Prodos
Wait a
just
minute.
stops and gears start turning his head. How long, Mr. York? Quick question. How long were you been here?
What year is it?
It's
How do you know these unprofessionalisms in front of me?
pretty much, in continuity, it is pretty much one day. It's pretty much a day after the events of Session 1.
Oh,
great.
I found it that York was just spat out of the portal shenanigans like a week early, and we were all still, floating in who knows where for a brief moment.
No, I'm not Gwen.
Yeah,
I'm not Gwen from Into the Spider-Verse. One second.
All right, must
Uh,
be fixing his mic.
but yeah, Dwarf Boy, he has been a big help gathering supplies and such.
Actually, that's pretty impressive for one day, I'd say.
He's been here for a few hours, actually. Last we knew, the town was just normal. All of a sudden, we get a huge flash of light, and then all of a sudden, laying in one of our haystacks is this dwarf here.
Huh.
Which, by the way, I'm not going anywhere near that shield if I don't want to get my arm broken. I just don't trust
his
him.
head. Huh? Shields are not weapons.
He flicks his wrist, and from the shield comes out a small blade.
Whoa.
Ooh.
And that's exactly why.
I can.
Upgrades, people, upgrades.
Alright, so for clarification, you are trying to defend the village from Fireblight then?
Exactly.
Then we're here to help.
What's
Okay.
Fireblight?
Wait,
suppose-
do we know
Hear
what?
that name.
Wait, do we know what Fireblight is at this point?
Oh yes.
They've been a passing mention. You've heard a little bit about them from your travels to Talonbrai, but you didn't quite know enough about them to know like everything about them. All you really heard were baseless rumors.
Just a
that
general
sounds fair.
sense that they're bad news.
Yup.
Yeah, pretty much Prodos been kept in or been let out to take care of province for his king until a few weeks ago, until they decided they didn't want him anymore. Mostly due to the healer.
But yeah, Well, there's something else.
Oh.
What's that?
Oh.
A wasp?
Well, and another one walks up. Well, we would have had a better chance of not being encountering those things if someone didn't go too far. I told you, it's a better way to get supplies. I can't help it, alright?
Did one of you basically touch a giant hornet's nest and now you just basically provoked them in the territory?
Let's just say Jeremy here has some bad luck when it comes to nature. Jeremy just looks down a little defeated. And he's just not having a good day.
Poor Jeremy.
So basically you have a pest problem then.
Well,
that.
Yeah, but one more thing though. Hold on. I got my notes. Yeah. Look. They've kind of been... Okay. Ricky, you wanna tell him to him straight? It's at this point where you see a construct, oh, yeah, thank you, Prodos. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Fuyu. Anyway,
no problem.
Yeah, he's just looking. I'll get to that in a little bit, Zero, if that's okay.
Okay, that's fine.
A construct,
but
like
yeah,
a Warforged, or
yeah, a very beaten up Warforged, but still somehow functional Warforged, walks up and says, "Well, it was down to a bit of a scouting mission that happened like about a week ago. I happened to find a select few of them led by some weirdo in a hood. Some weirdo in a hood that said to take out Fireblight to Faecove, so that it's at this point where a half-orc just hands up, "Hold on, buddy, hold on, I've got you." It just slaps the back of Ricky's head, and he's able to basically tell you guys that Fireblight has been planning something, and they really want Faecove for some reason.
Oh dear.
What have you?
That can't be good.
Indeed.
I take back all the words I said about you.
And also, I humbly apologize for, well, mistaking you all as bandits.
Yes, sorry for almost killing you.
I'm not.
Oh, it's just too far
And
forward.
it's at this point where the Luxodon just comes up to you specifically, Prodos, and just offers you his hand for you to shake it.
He
It's all-
shakes his hand.
It's all good.
And raise eyebrow.
You got a good,
Just
you got a
shake
good
their
build
hand.
about you.
Oh, thank you.
There you
Wouldn't
go.
mind sparring with you sometime.
Sure, but you might get stuck in a tree or get hurt if we do so.
And the Luxodon, if you were able to see it at all, he just grins. I look forward to it.
Rose just gives a very confused look.
But even so,
I just
you
say,
guys look like
Oh, I just say, I think he likes you.
Okay.
Skipping it.
Anywho. So, you know the direction where you'll be able to find Fireblight's coordinates?
Well, no. We're back to the leader here, whose name is Xander, by the way.
Oh yeah, we should probably introduce
Xander
ourselves
is
first.
just like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's the thing. Whatever hit Ricky and made him, malfunction.
Lexi?
That it kind of made him forget exactly where they went or where they're coming from. So we kind of don't know where. We only know that they're coming.
Maybe maybe I could take a look at Ricky.
Sure, but I don't know what you're gonna come across. He just motions Ricky over and gives you his back.
Okay. What shall I roll?
Roll intelligence.
Basic intelligence check.
I was going to say probably might be an arcane check as well.
No, this guy's full robot. Not quite a magical construct, but more of a he's just a robot that the town found one day.
Oof.
Yeah, you really do not know enough about mechanics to basically know what's going on inside his head.
Too advanced for me. Worth a try.
These look like one of the doctors use. I think you could just what's that spell called? It's mending. I don't know. Every time they get broken, they can be easily fixed. Or see if a doctor.
I try offering Ricky an orange.
Wait, is it Rookie or Ricky?
Ricky.
Ricky.
Oh, R-I-K-I. Okay.
Yeah. Actually, just normal spelling of Ricky. R-I-C-K. Rick, but single capital I at the end. But Ricky just looks at you and says, I thank you for the kind gesture, but I can't eat.
Okay. I just took the orange for myself.
He's been given an orange in spirit.
Prodos is going to ask Xander's human.
Yeah, he's a human. Yeah, he's the human.
He's going to ask him this because Prodos is like a soldier with his background. He's going to ask you, well, where's the most least defended position of the town is?
He just looks at the town. There are no walls at all.
So basically all of it.
What about blind spots? Does the town has a blind spot?
What?
Well,
which blind spot? It's all a big massive blind spot.
How many swords do you guys have?
Oh! Thankfully he's more confident. Thankfully he's a lot more confident on that. Yeah, we actually have a blacksmith in town. He's real. Yeah. Hold on. I've seen
that thing go.
Yeah.
I've seen that thing go through. He's pretty good.
But yeah. Yeah, she's really, really good at her job. I mean, she gave Ricky here a huge old honking sword a while back. We had to get him a mod just so he could lift the thing.
Oh, sounds like this world has artificers.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good.
But probably just going to look at the town. Like, do we see the town a bit better? Like, just
yeah. It's a pretty peaceful looking port town.
Is there like
aside
a forest next to it, like like a dense forest or like a?
It's,
do you guys have a map of this location on hand?
Sadly, no, not yet. But you do see a good space where it's just like select farmland that's just around the outskirts of the town. And you happen to see a few things that are native to a coastal town, especially. Also, you even from this far away, you can see a very good seafood restaurant.
Ooh.
Okay, I don't know why you brought that up, but probably is there like a forest next to the farmlands?
Tasty.
Well, Xander just looks at you. Well, this is the forest lands. I mean, Faecove ain't exactly well. And it's at that exact moment where you can kind of hear a bit of a scream.
Is that the same?
Around?
Is that the same guy?
Nope, that's someone different.
Oh.
And you just see someone. You just see one person flying.
Flying like he was thrown in the air, or something picked him up.
No, more like he was knocked out. Actually, before you hear the screaming, you actually hear a bit of a magical explosion.
Oh,
Prodos just gets battle stance. Like, what was that?
And about 3, 2, 1, splat. A goblin.
Is he still alive?
No,
I'm okay.
That was quite
sure?
all right.
Hey,
You need healing?
to steal
What?
my cookies.
What just happened?
Here, have an orange. Walk it off.
Wait, did I just hear that goblin?
But yeah, he's just knocked out. Thankfully, all the damage that is really on him, it's just like a few like magic sparkles and a bit of exposure to magic. But other than that,
he doesn't need healing.
Doesn't need healing.
Where does that explosion even came from?
It's from inside the town.
Inside?
From the town.
Oh.
I turned to Xander. It's like, should we be worried about that?
I believe we should.
Nah, that happens every other week.
Hold on. Did the goblin say it was because of my cookies?
He said, they were trying to steal my cookies before he passes out.
Wait, you mean this happens every other week?
Yeah, Kezare is kind of a, well, I wouldn't say that they're, he's very tongue-tied. Especially since, I don't know, the fact that there's a big ol' honkin' minotaur.
He's sweet, don't worry.
Yeah, just be glad we didn't fight. He just gave a toothy grin.
He probably would have died.
And, in fact, Xander looks at you specifically, Paula, and it's just like... He just stares at you, and something about him just looks a bit happier. You can't quite tell what.
Wait, who's looking happier?
Xander. But anyway,
You want to know who else looks really, really happy right now?
let me guess.
The
Paula,
otters.
because of the otters.
Of course,
I've
it's
been
because
making
of
a
the
bunch of
fucking
doodles of her
otters.
just playing with the otter right now.
So
And
good.
then
She's
just
not even paying attention to the conversation.
Ruffin and
Paula's
Nolan.
gonna-
Not
Putting
looking
otters in dresses.
at all.
It's
Paula
Ruff-
literally has no idea what's going on.
Like a goblin
Ruffin and
fell
Nolan
out
are
of the
just
sky.
slowly Ruffin and Nolan are just slowly just walking away from Paula.
With the other
And-
3 otters. Yes.
With the other
And-
3 otters.
As
Oh, yeah.
Xander just
Yeah.
like snaps back to reality, he's like, actually, idea. Okay, so one of the. Okay, I am not going to try and make it sound cool. A friend of ours is kind of looking for a good way to help us out, and she may have saved your little dwarf friend here.
Okay.
She's a little ways close. She's close to the pier. As soon as you see a cat in the shape of a pizza, that's exactly. You'll know when you see it.
So we're looking for
What's
a
a
pizza
pizza?
place.
So
How do you
So
not
he
know
just-
what pizza is? Are
he
you
just
kidding me?
directs you. He's leading you to. He just goes and leads you into Faecove.
I believe we just got the, patience enough to properly introduce ourselves and all that.
Yeah.
Be right back, guys. I need to use the bathroom.
Alright.
Alright,
Okay.
quick ditch break before going into town.
Speaking of pizza, I'll be right back.
Alright, I'm just going to go take a water break.
Alright.
So gonna go and get me some food.
I'll just start recording right
Because I just realized
Okay.
that I haven't eaten.
Am I the only one
Boy,
who ate
eat.
for the session?
I'll pause the recording too.
Okay. Yeah. Speaking of, I'm gonna go feed my.
And we're on.
Okay. So. Welcome back, y'all. And now then,
Currently, Olin is out of commission because, well,
food.
commission.
He went to the seafood restaurant.
He just
Ran
just
out
ate
looking
one
for
of the
the
bad
seafood
oranges.
restaurant.
Just food. In any
Oh, no,
case.
wait.
Oh,
wait.
speaking of
Oh,
that,
no,
Got
no,
into the
Hey.
otters.
Oh,
Oh!
perfect.
We're about to start without you.
And
Oh,
We did.
anyway, welcome to Faecove.
Hey, have any of you seen my axe?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I have it.
Oh yeah,
There
there
you
it is.
Oh, yeah, I was wondering what that was on your back. And
Yeah,
Xander
it is.
just takes you down Main Street. You can see a good amount of the businesses from here. Just from Main Street alone, actually. As for, like, some of the businesses, you can see... let me actually pull up. Yeah, you can see the Fairy Trick Magic Shop, owned by the aforementioned Kesare. The-
Goblin
Yes.
launcher.
The
What's this
Faemont
called?
Inn and Tavern, of which you see the owner sweeping the door, just the outside of the door.
Wait, what's it called again?
Faecove.
No, but
And
magic shop.
he's the
Fairy
fake, yeah, Fairy Trick.
Wait, and then the
Fairy
tab.
trick?
I'll just put it
And
in.
and the owner of the Faemont Tavern is just waving at you like, "Oh, hello." You look new. We haven't had visitors in a long time.
I smell booze.
I
smell
Well,
seafood.
well, what can I say? Well,
I smell seafood.
what can I say? We satyrs have to stay light on our feet, you know? And from inside, you can hear someone you can assume to be his brother. Hey, dude! We were just about to get back in on the party! You want to come back in?
Oh
I'll
God!
be in a minute. I'll be in a minute.
Quick question: is he
Yeah?
human or is he a satyr?
He's a satyr.
God damn it!
But yeah, the tavern owner is just sweeping the doorstep. And as you're walking just a little further up, you come close to a fountain, and you see pounding away on some metal is a Goliath.
Whoa.
Is that the blacksmith?
Big fella.
Yeah, that's the blacksmith.
Guess we can go up to them.
Didn't they say the
Sure.
blacksmith was a woman?
Yeah.
Okay,
the black-
this
Big
question.
woman.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I get that, but
yeah,
do
the
Goliath
strong iron.
women have hair?
For right now, I'm going to say no. But anyway, as you approach the strong iron smithy, you get a closer look at the woman the very buff woman that is just pounding away on what looks to be a sword that you know Dragon Slayer, right?
For
Yeah,
weapons?
Berserk.
Yeah, Berserk. Essentially that. But
Oh, I see. Like a buster sword.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
That's a big
as
sword.
she's pounding away,
who's it
she
for?
notices, she takes note of the new footsteps, especially the new giant footsteps of a very, very rare minotaur in these parts. She looks over at you guys and goes, "Whoa!"
Now that's a sword.
Welcome to Faecove.
She's Russian. I love her.
Howdy.
I just did some little
She
digging.
just Zarya.
Seth, I did
Oh,
some
okay.
little research. Goliath women
Okay.
do have hair.
Okay, but yeah. Okay,
So she's just
it-
Zarya. I love her.
yeah. On one side of her head, it's shaved for you to be able to see her like tattoos and stuff. Her head markings. But on one side, it's a bunch of it almost looks like her hair is glowing with fire.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Ooh, you never see that every day, eh, Robin?
Neat.
Well, I suppose you're here to help us with the whole invasion or something or whatever. Xander
Nice.
never really gives me the details.
He looks at Xander's and does one and
What
one
exactly?
together.
Oh, sorry.
And I know this is kind of a bit of a pervy question, but is she stacked?
Well, that's in
It's
what
a-
way?
You know,
How do
like
you think?
Yes, I try to keep it clean. But
Moderate.
pretty
I'm gonna
sure
say she's moderately stacked. She's about
Okay,
as
so that
stacked as she's about
Got
as stacked as she
pectorals.
has muscle. She's
Yeah.
got
Okay.
a lot of muscle.
Okay, I'm thinking like, oh, another preface. Xander's got distracted.
No, Xander is just whistling out off in the corner, and and she just looks over at Xander. And besides, you still owe me for you still owe me for what you did last week. I'm sorry, okay?
Last week.
How many times do I have to say that?
What happened last week?
Trust me, you don't want to know. That is between.
I don't want to know.
Well,
I'm not going to pry into your
Well,
business.
you piqued my curiosity, so I think I
Well,
definitely want to know.
Well, in any case.
For the time being, do have a quick question. Your name's Scarrow, not right at the moment. Nice to meet you.
Oh, you're a wee pretty lad, ain't you?
Thank you for the compliment.
She's Scottish now.
Yeah, she's got a bit of a Scottish, Russian thing going on.
Pretty much she's probably due to her family,
Just a
being
combination.
travelers and all that, so makes
Could you
sense.
kindly help examine the weapon I have on hand at the moment?
Absolutely.
I take out the Moonblade and I show it to her. Do you know what this thing does?
Oh. Rather rare blade. Where'd you find it?
We found it on the fallen corpses of, well, what were supposed to be in old ruins, but I believe we've been sent on the other side of the continent. I believe it was a very...
You were in Talonbray?
Yeah, just yesterday. We weren't exactly planning to drop by here, but sounds like we came at a good time.
Well, the universe is weird way about it.
So
anyway,
nope, it was just me being an idiot.
So anyway, is there anything you can tell me about this?
Maybe a little will of the gods on the side.
And before anything else, my name is Vod.
Vod? That's her name? Vod?
Vod.
Nice to meet you.
VOD?
It's a pleasure.
It's spelled like this.
Like Maud.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Miss Vod,
but yeah,
tell me exactly.
Vod is just looking over at Prodos and says, "I'll get to you in a minute. But as for this is a very, very new... I'm sorry, I do not recognize this kind of sword. After all, I'm not... As you can see here, she just picks up the Dragon Slayer sword with one hand. I'm not exactly one with magic. If you want magic, Kezere is very good with magic. You should talk to them.
The goblin that's went flying?
Goblin? You wish they were goblin. And she just puts the big sword back on the anvil. Actually, she goes back to pick it up and dunks it in the water. And then puts it back on the anvil. And hands back the sword to you, Scarrow.
Thank you kindly.
As for you, my big friend.
Yes?
I've not seen one of your kind in quite a while.
Oh, is that good or bad thing?
Oh, it's good thing, but it's rare to see minotaurs this far south. They're usually up towards the maw.
The maw?
The mall?
You,
Cross Crooks' head?
the
mall?
You know, the big... It's like you're new to this whole continent. You know, the big old range of mountains around Kellam, capital city.
The Leviathan's maw.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
I've never been to this mall.
Really?
No.
Why's that?
It's not a good place to be.
I was adopted. I don't know, if I remember correctly, my mom said she found me rescued me from a bad Minotaur camp cult thing? Like, they were worshipping something bad. I don't know, I asked her a long time ago.
In any case...
Where's she now?
In any case, I assume that Xander here is taking you to little cat lady.
Cat lady?
I think so.
Yeah, looks like we're going to see Jubilee.
Yeah, you're taking them to see Jubilee. And by the way, little dwarf man, I thank you for taking care of those crabs. And besides, I think I'll be able to make some good armor with them.
Okay,
It was nothing. For some reason, crabs make me angry.
Hold on.
Vendetta.
Did York went after for these? Where is it? Just give me a second to.
Okay.
Olin's not even paying close attention to any of this is happening. His eyes are just drifting apart.
Oh yeah, a question I wanted to ask.
Was this what York went after? In the roll chat.
Kinda, yeah.
That's a huge bitch!
Yeah, a question I wanted to ask. Are most of the buildings here like made of stone or wood? And are they like the roads paved, or
Both.
are they just...
Both and paved.
Oh. Yeah, it's not much... So it's not too much of a backwater town. It's...
This is quite major port town for, well, major as far as you can get in this place. I like the quiet. It feels good. And besides, puts me in the right mood.
Not very good defenses, though.
Who needs them when you have guns like this? She flexes her arm, and you immediately see muscle.
Nice.
People.
Strength is one thing, but numbers can easily overpower one so alone.
That is true. I used to be part of Herd a while back. They did some things I did not like, so I killed them all.
Oh.
Oh.
That's one way to fix the problem.
Been here ever since.
Prodos just blinks.
Well, we kind of thank you for all your hospitality, but I think we all need to go soon.
All right.
Yeah.
You have a good day now.
Olin's still
Yeah,
not.
you too.
Olin's still not paying attention. His eyes are still drifting.
No,
He's in the moment.
she's paying real attention.
And
I don't
she's
know if
just
y'all
looking over
remember this, but big people.
She's looking at you two and just hello. Are you two okay?
Alright,
Don't worry
hold on,
about it.
Spot. I know what to do.
They'll be fine.
Scar is just going to prepare his hand once again. With his usual trick, he's going to try to do a loud scream in front of their faces with minor illusion.
No, just do it in front of Olin. I'll get Paula's attention by trying to take her order from her.
Alright.
Go, give us an hour.
Scar is just going to put a hand in front of Olin's face, and he's going to do a jump scream.
Ow! See? It worked.
Miss Paul, do you want to ride on my shoulders again?
No, I'm good.
Are you okay? Are you alright, Tiny?
She doesn't want to seem weak in front of the big lady.
Are you alright, Tiny elf lady?
Yes.
Yes, I am fine.
You're right, Miss Paula. It seems
You're
you've been
giving
suffering a
me the
fever.
eyes of love, are you not?
What?
She's just
That's
giving you.
talking and-
She's just giving you teasing eyes.
So, how are we gonna wake Olin up from his fantasy?
I already did. I just basically put a hand in front of you and cast Mind Illusion and did a scream at you.
And he falls down. Oh!
Huh.
You
Deja
good?
vu.
Whoa. And Xander just looks at you, Scarro, just like, remind me not to get on your bad side.
I'm pretty sure it won't be too much of a problem. Y'all good, Owen?
Okay, see you later, Vaughn. You'll be back with my money now. Okay, time to go.
What exactly did you do?
Sandra, how much do you owe that lady?
I'm gonna say, 50 gold?
That doesn't sound too
Oh,
bad.
my.
Adventurous for us guys, but for a peasant, that's a lot of money.
Ah, gotcha.
Oh, that's barely anything.
That's barely anything.
If you put in peasant terms, that would be like 100 million for them.
And Xander just looks at both of the people. Xander just looks at Paula and Olin, just like, okay, one, you just look like you came down from Delaguso, okay? And you're just giving me major rich girl vibes, okay? 50
Is
gold
that
to me.
supposed to be an insult?
50 gold to us ain't
yes.
exactly small money, okay?
Oh, please, that was basically my allowance.
Okay,
Paula
Jester.
looks